Hello, everybody. This is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Thursday afternoon to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We are in week 10 of our Sacramento Condors franchise, and we're in hot, sunny Arizona near the capital of Phoenix. Well, we'll be battling off against the Arizona Cardinals on the road in State Farm Stadium. We will play them later this season. But our next few games will be our NFC West rivals. After this episode, it will be against the LA Rams at Inglewood, California. And then week 12 will be at Seattle. And then week 13 will be at home in Sacramento. So this might be the only season we're doing it in Sacramento, because next season we are going to relocate them to Oakland, California, possibly. And yeah, so without further ado, we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, is Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. Murray and the Arizona Cardinals versus Joshua Dobbs and the Sacramento Condors.
Here we are in Glendale, Arizona, home of the Arizona Cardinals since 2006. So Andy Lee, he is going to kick this off, and Joe Haden, the former Pittsburgh Steelers secondary, will be ready to return here for the Sacramento Condors, and he gets stopped at the 39. So we get to see Joshua Dobbs stepping onto the field for the first time in this episode. And I did forget to say this earlier in the episode, that this will be Larry Fitzgerald's return to Arizona. So I'm going to throw most of his passes to him in today's episode. As you guys saw there, he claimed the first reception in a Sacramento Condors uniform for only 23 yards. And that is going to be a 1st and 10. So I'm just going to use the PAFL stretch on 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. So Joshua Dobbs, he is going to throw this to Larry Fitzgerald, and he will get the first down for a gain of 20 yards. So they're at the 18, so we're basically in the red zone here. So we're going to move the chains and possibly get our first touchdown of the game. So Joshua Dobbs, he is going to throw this to Larry Fitzgerald. Knocked the ball out of his hands, but Mike Pouncey for our Sacramento Condors offensive line appears to be down and hurt. Question is, will he return? And the answer to that we'll see and find out. So he's going to throw this to Larry Fitzgerald, and Larry Fitzgerald gets his first touchdown of the game in his former home stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So he's been playing in this league since 2004, and the Sacramento Condors take this 7-0 lead here in Glendale, Arizona. Okay, 1st and 10. Kyler Murray, he is ready to throw the foot. He's actually going to be ready to throw the football, and Nick Bosa makes that sack, and Fred Warner makes a fumble recovery. He does a front flip to get into the end zone, so that's going to be a 14-0 lead Condors lead. So Kyler Murray, he gets sacked by Nick Bosa, the Ohio State man. I'm pretty sure that's where he went to, but I'm not 100% sure. But I could be wrong, and like I said in my previous videos with my previous franchises, I am not a big college sports guy, so I'm more into pros because they're the more experienced and they play in bigger cities. So we're going to take a break after this PAT, and we will see you guys when we're back on offense. So it's now 14-0. All right, it is 4th and 17 from the 23-yard line, and Joe Haden, he will be ready to return the punt here for the Sacramento Condors. And Joe Haden, he is going to get stopped at the 43-yard line, so that's going to be a 1st down and 10 from the 43-yard line. So we're going to use a quick slants route here on 1st down and 10 from the 43. So Josh Dobbs, he is ready to throw this football. He is going to pass it to Larry Fitzgerald, and he does get a 1st down there. All right, we're going to use a PAX dig on 1st down and 10 from the 44-yard line. And Pat Mahomes, he is going to throw this football deep to Larry Fitzgerald. He uses that juke move there, and he gets stopped at the 18. So we're going to play Patrick Mahomes for the part of this first quarter and most of the second quarter. So this will end the first quarter. We're leading this 14-0. All right, Patrick Mahomes, he is ready to throw the football here for the Sacramento Condors, and Larry Fitzgerald claims a touchdown. And this is going to be a 21-0 lead here for the Sacramento Condors. So that will be the second receiving touchdown of the game. And they will extend the lead 21-0 here in Glendale, Arizona. Okay, 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. And we got Kyler Murray ready to throw the football. So 1st and 10. So he is going to run the football, and he slides on in. That's going to be a 1st down. And Arizona will be stopped at the 44-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 44. And I'm thinking they're going to use a running play here with Kenyon Drake, the former Miami Dolphins running back. He does not lose nor gain any yards on that play. So this basically means this is a 2nd and 10 from the 43. So I'm guessing they're going to do another passing play here. And they pass this to Tevin Coleman. So that's going to be a 3rd and 4 from the middle of the field at the 50. So it appears Kyler Murray, he is going to throw this football. And to DeAndre Hopkins, the ball is out. Jason McCourty says he has it, and he does. So he's going to use a juke move there, and he will get stopped at the 38. So that's a fumble recovery. So DeAndre Hopkins did claim that reception, but he did lose the football that time. So that will be the 2nd turnover of the game for the Arizona Cardinals. So Patrick Mahomes, he is scrambling across the field. He's going to throw this to Larry Fitzgerald, and he jumps on in, does a front flip for a touchdown. And that will be his 15th receiving touchdown of the season. And we're going to attempt a 2-point conversion. We're going to use the goal line formation here. We're going to use Jordan Howard on this running play. And Larry Fitzgerald, he has at least, to my knowledge, over 1,000 receiving yards this season. So it's now going to be 29-0. We'll see you guys. We're actually going to take a break here. So we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. Okay, now 1st and 10. They're at the 19 with only 1:15 to go in the first half. Kyler Murray, defense was auto flipped though, but that could have been an INT, but it sure was not. So that's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 19. So they are going to do a passing play. So they're going to scramble. He's trying to avoid being sacked, but there is a flag, and I'm thinking it's on Sacramento's defense. And it is roughing the passer, so I got that right. And this is on Fred Warner, so they're going to accept, and that's going to be a 1st and goal here for the Arizona Cardinals. So they're going to be at the 10-yard line. So he throws the football, and that's going to be the 1st touchdown of the game for the Arizona Cardinals. However, Sacramento still leads this one 29-7. All right, now it is kickoff time. Max Williams, as you guys just saw, claimed a touchdown reception for Arizona. So this is going to be Joe Haden's turn to return the kickoff, and he is still on his feet. He is still on his feet whatsoever, folks. And he is going to jump on into the end zone for a touchdown for the Sacramento Condors. So that's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return TD, and they will lead this one 36-7. We'll see you guys in the second half. Okay, Demarius Randall of the Sacramento Condors during the break actually did recover the fumble, so I ended my break a little bit early for you guys because this was basically an offensive play. There was only Very few seconds left, and Pat Mahomes, he is going to throw it, and that's going to be incomplete. So he still puts up that 158.3 pass rating, but this will now be a 3rd and inches play. So Mahomes throws this to Larry Fitzgerald, and he is still on his feet whatsoever. And we're just going to get stopped at the 1 there, and we'll see you guys in the second half. All right, now 1st down and 10 from the 28-yard line, and actually, it's not Kenyon Drake, but Tevin Coleman runs the football. He does not lose nor gain any yards on that play, so that's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 29. 3:28 to go in the 3rd, so it looks like they are going to throw the football, and they throw this to Max Williams, who you guys saw in last quarter claim that touchdown reception, the first touchdown of the game for the Cardinals. So that's going to be a 1st down and 10 as they're at the 43. So we're going to use zone coverage here, and he is going to run the football, and he gets stopped. Well, he actually slides at the 37, so that's going to be a zone coverage play here for the Arizona Cardinals. So 2nd and 3 from the 37, and they're going to throw this one to Tevin Coleman, and he gets stopped at the 28-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. 2:16 to go in the 3rd. So 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. And they're going to hand this off to Kenyon Drake, and he gets stopped at the 29 as he loses a yard on that play. So that's going to be a 2nd and 11 now for the Arizona Cardinals. So 29-yard line. They are going to throw this one to DeAndre Hopkins. That will be a 1st down and 10. So whatsoever, they're at the 18-yard line. So we're going to use the zone coverage here, 1st and 10 from the 18. 54 seconds to go in the 3rd. And Kyler Murray, he gets sacked by Eric Armstead. And Nick Bosa makes that awesome fumble recovery here for the Sacramento Condors. So Eric Armstead, he has 5 sacks this season, and this will be a 1st down and 10 here for the Sacramento Condors. So Jameis Winston, he is going to throw this to Larry Fitzgerald. He does claim that 1st down, though. 1 for 1, 23 yards, and that's going to be 215 total yards for Larry Fitzgerald. We're not going to play him in the 4th quarter because he did an excellent performance out on that field today in his return to Arizona. So Larry Fitzgerald, he runs the football and gets a touchdown for the Sacramento Condors. And we'll see you guys in the 4th quarter. 45-yard touchdown on that play. All right, now 2nd and 1, beginning of the 4th quarter here in Glendale, Arizona. So Kyler Murray, he is going to throw that football. That's going to be incomplete. 3rd down and 1 as they're at the 44-yard line. So 3:56 to go in the 4th. He's going to run for the football, and the ball was out, and Tyrann Mathieu recovered it. So it looks like he is going to take this all the way to the end zone for a touchdown, and they slides on in. So it will now be a 50-7 lead for the Sacramento Condors. We're going to take a break. But anyways, 1st and 10, 3:05 to go in the 4th in Arizona, and Joe Flacco throws the first pass of the game, not to Larry Fitzgerald, but to T.Y. Hilton. So they will extend this 56-7. We're actually going to run the football. I'm actually thinking about running the football with Jordan Howard, and we'll possibly get that 1st down. And we do. So it's, 2-point conversion. So that's going to be a 58-7 lead. And we'll see you guys when we're on defense. All right, now this is going to be a 1st and 10 from the 34 with only 2:57 to go. So Kyler Murray runs the football. So he has 113 rushing yards in this game. I mean, he should have been a running back, but he has the abilities to run the football just like Lamar Jackson and Jalen Jefferson, who is my Orlando Wizards quarterback that I actually created. So 123 passing yards for Murray. I will see you guys after the 2-minute warning. Okay, first down and 10. Arizona has 7 turnovers in this game. I'm going to throw this to AJ Green. He not loses the football that time. So he has 22 passing yards, the Super Bowl 47 MVP Joe Flacco. But I don't know why. Like in Madden 13 on the Nintendo Wii, he was like a 92 overall from what my guess was. And now on Madden 21 for the PlayStation 4, he went downward. I mean, he was their primary quarterback for the Ravens until Lamar Jackson stepped in, got drafted in 2018, and then he signed with Denver in 2019, and then with the New York Jets in 20. And in real life, he is currently with the Philadelphia Eagles. So AJ Green has 515 receiving yards this season. And I'm going to try to scramble, and I hope I don't get sacked, so I get stopped at the 9. So there's 4 yards rushing for him, and there's only 27 seconds to go. I am just going to run it in with Joe Flacco, and he will get sacked by Jordan Hicks. 3rd and 7, clock winding down, and we will win this game on the road in hot, sunny Arizona, Cactus Country. So 58-7 is the final score. Larry Fitzgerald will likely be your player of the game because this is his return. He had 260 yards and 4 touchdowns. We'll see you guys at statistics. All right, 135.0 passer rating, 9 for 12, 123 yards, and 1 touchdown for Kyler Murray. Pat Mahomes, Joshua Dobbs, Jameis Winston, and Joe Flacco all put up 158.3 passer ratings. Mahomes with 2 touchdowns. Dobbs, Winston, and Flacco all had 1 touchdown in this game. Kyler Murray had 113 rushing yards, no touchdowns whatsoever. And we're going to use receiving-wise. 260 yards, 4 touchdowns on the day for Larry Fitzgerald. T.Y. Hilton and Max Williams both have 1 touchdown. Max Williams, however, did score the only touchdown of the game for Arizona. Tyrann Mathieu, 4 sacks. Eric Armstead, 2 sacks. Malik Hooker, Damar Harrison Sr., and Nick Bosa all had 0.5 sacks. Jordan Hicks and Chandler Jones had all 0.5 sacks in this episode. There were no INTs whatsoever, but there were a lot of fumble recoveries. Damar Harrison, Jason McCourty, Tyrann Mathieu, Chris Jones, Fred Warner, Nick Bosa, and Demarius Randall. Who were the ones that got touchdowns? Apparently Tyrann Mathieu and Fred Warner were. Kick return wise, 103 yards for Joe Haden, and he had 1 touchdown, the Florida product. So that wraps it up. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed this episode. Please stay tuned for more content in the near later future. We'll see you guys next time.